right, one of these days, there will be a day that goes by where we will not have to do a Fani Willis update, but in this judicial saga that is just the gift that keeps on giving, there has been yet another development in the Fani Willis, Nathan Wade judicial saga. Many of you may not have been aware, as I was not entirely aware, that there were two ethics complaints slated to be heard resulting from her allegedly false testimony and alleged improper relationship with Nathan Wade. This is coming out of Atlanta News First, which is the live stream that I was actually streaming from during the hearing of this. They are reporting a Fulton County Board of Ethics discussion concerning two complaints against the county's district attorney, Fani Willis, was canceled on Thursday. The complaints were on the agenda when the special meeting was scheduled for March 7 at 10 a.m., but as of Thursday morning, they had been removed before the meeting chairman, Daraka Satcher, said the board doesn't have the authority to hear the complaints because Willis and all other district attorneys are state, not county officers. Now, I know nothing of the law of this jurisdiction as relates to this particular issue, and I am one of the people who firmly believes in don't trust and verify, so I went to the clerk of the commission's Board of Ethics to see who exactly they have jurisdiction over. And the first thing I noticed is a rather suspicious system outage. Fulton County is experiencing an unexpected IT outage currently affecting multiple systems. To read the latest update on the outage, click here. For additional contact information, please click here. Now, I was more just interested in seeing what exactly this Board of Ethics does, who they have jurisdiction over, and I was able to find that information. On January 5, 2011, the code was amended by resolution item number 110029, stating that members for positions 1 through 6 shall be subject to final appointments by the Board of Commissioners. The Board of Ethics renders advisory opinions and hears complaints with respect to whether a particular course of conduct would constitute or has constituted violations of the standards imposed by the Fulton County Ethics Code. Not being entirely satisfied with the answer that I didn't find there, I went to another website called the Prosecuting Attorneys County of Georgia, something along those lines. Prosecuting Attorneys Council of Georgia, about the PACGA. History. Established in 1975, the Prosecuting Attorneys Council of Georgia provides a number of important services to the hundreds of elected and appointed prosecutors across the state of Georgia. The council consists of 9 members, 6 district attorneys, and 3 state court solicitors who establish policies that guide the day-to-day work of the council staff. Then further on in that website, each district attorney is an elected constitutional officer who is part of the judicial branch of the Georgia state government. So it would seem that the news being reported by Atlanta News First is in fact accurate, and the board purportedly seemingly seems to lack the jurisdiction to entertain an ethics complaint, I'm gonna get the dog, against Fani Willis. Hold on one second. All right, and just to read a little bit more from that article before we get ready for the, oh my goodness, Joe Biden's State of the Union address tonight, it's going to be glorious. Quote, the Fulton County Code of Ethics, our code of ethics, only applies to county officers and employees, Satcher said. Quote, the Fulton County District Attorney does not fall within the definition of a county officer, end quote. The two complaints against Willis were filed by Gregory Mantell, founder of the Substack blog Investigative News Service, and Fulton County resident Stephen Kramer. On its website, Investigative News Services said it filed the complaint because the district attorney's office refused to release, quote, certain financial records, end quote, like invoices in an alleged cover-up. Kramer was also concerned with finances, asking several questions about the use of public funds for trips and gifts and the timeline of Willis and Nathan Wade's relationship. So while the timing of all of this certainly seemed very suspicious and favorable to Fani Willis having these two ethics complaints dropped the day of, they were supposed to be live streamed as well, and I was watching Robert Gouveia watching The Watchers as he was about to stream this, and I could literally see the moment his heart broke when he got the news from Atlantic News First, or whoever was reporting the news, that the hearing was actually canceled because these two complaints were removed from the docket for the reasons given, which seemed to check out.
And Doug Reardon, wow, look at this. Okay, my friends, it might be canceled. Oh, look at this. Doug Reardon says the Fulton County Board of Ethics was set to hear 2 citizen complaints against Fani Willis today at 10 a.m. When we showed up, here, Doug Reardon is there. He is a reporter from ATL News First. And he says, when we showed up, we were told the complaints were abruptly removed from the agenda.
What you say? Now, I don't know what code of ethics applies to district attorneys or how one would file an ethics complaint against Fani Willis if one were so inclined, but I'm sure whoever is so inclined will find that answer somewhere. But at the very least, we know the story is not total caca. It smells a little fishy, and corruption is one hell of a drug, not even once, and politics is a dirty business filled with corruption. But at the very least, the story seems to make sense.
Lucky Fani.
All right, I gotta go eat dinner and get ready for the State of the Union address. I'll be live streaming it as of the time you watch this, which should be very soon, people. I gotta get going. If you like what I do, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Viva Frei on Rumble, Viva Frei on Twitter, and vivabarneslaw.locals.com. On Locals, more important than anything, talk to people in real life, eat healthy, get exercise, and I will see you very soon. Peace. Booyah.
Folks, the only thing standing between Donald Trump taking back the White House is you and me. So please pitch in what you can today. With your help, I know we can win again.